Ever Imagined? From Human to Alien. Read by Purmah Meeteelah Devi. The sun rays, as bright as fire, penetrated the small dark room. Little alien 4252 soon got out of bed. His yellow head shone like a golden chain. His yellow teeth soon turned to a sparkling white after a brush. He then got dressed and put on his overcoat, looking like an astronaut in his space clothes. "Grr, grr, grr!" Little 4252 called Alien 5560, our friend's mother. Little 4252 entered the kitchen for breakfast. He was sipping his piping hot tea when a serious question rose in his little mind. "What is history?" he questioned. "Tell me something about history, something on our planet." "Alienasco!" he shouted. The father alien 6090 was rather stunned on hearing our little friend's question. Alien 6090 could no longer keep it to himself and revealed to his son the concealed truth. He grew paler and paler as he told the story. 50 years ago, my child," he said, "our planet Alienasco was known by a different name, the Earth. And we were known as human beings and not aliens." He continued, trying not to make his son too frightened. "During these past 50 years, life was very modern and industrialized." He showed him his photograph, which hung in the kitchen behind them. Nobody would ever believe that the horrid-looking creature was once a dashing man. "How can that be possible?" shouted little 4252, and he soon burst into tears, hardly believing his eyes. Then he gathered his wits together. "That's the only reality and only truth, my dear," exclaimed Alien 6090. He then narrated, 50 years ago, when you were not even born and I was young, about the age of 14, there were many industries to make people's life comfortable." "That's really nice," little 4252 pointed out. "Yes, but these factories, not only factories, there were also several kinds of vehicles which produced toxic gases, including sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, carbon monoxide, nitrous dioxide, carbon dioxide, and many more. Deforestation was the fashion in those days. Some of these toxic gases affected our lakes and reservoirs severely. They mixed with rainwater and resulted in a very dangerous acid rain. This rain was so disastrous that most of our vegetation and forests were burned. The soil had become acidic and barren for some time. Fortunately, we had our food reserves, which were of great help in that dreadful hour of crisis. Carbon dioxide was really in excess and deforestation was increasing. This caused global warming. The Earth's temperature was filled with excess carbon dioxide gas, which absorbed lots of sun rays, which made the Earth's surface hotter and hotter day by day. This had drastic consequences such as flooding, drought, and melting of the ice at the poles, which led to a rise in the sea level, submerging the small islands underneath. What was most pitiful was that our beautiful skin got burned and turned to various colors: red, yellow, green, and purple. We faced starvation. Everything turned back to normal, our present situation, I can say. That scene was really dreadful. There was death, pain, and terror of the acidic rain. Indeed, many people could not resist the terrible acid and died. We were lucky enough to survive, and we worked for the Earth's welfare. But what was the use of living with such scary faces and horrible skins as we now have? We were really beautiful as human beings. We had fair skin, 5 fingers in each hand, and beautiful ears. Those who survived worked day and night for the earth's welfare. But it is quite too late now. Due to the color of our skin and our horrible looks, we were all called aliens, and that too aliens with numbers, complained Alien 5560. But Mom, all these disasters are the results of men's careless activities. Human beings should have been more cautious and should have used less fuels producing toxic gases. Yes, we are responsible for our pitiful and tragic condition. We have no alternative than to accept it now, mourned Alien 6090. The end. The consequences that human beings may face in future are quite clearly brought before us in this story. So before it is too late, let's fight for a world against pollution. Together, we can save our planet.